Yes, peeps. Big up to everyone locked in as always. I see the people in my waiting. I've seen the comments. Love for the love, guys, man. As always, I will be interacting with you guys today. So it should be an interesting conversation as always. But I've thrown a poll in the chat, guys. Let me know. Would you stand your ground at 118 million? Or would you go up to the 126 that it looks like Leverkusen are trying to demand off of Liverpool? But Liverpool are trying to stand firm as well themselves. But I want to know what you guys think, because it's going to be an interesting one, man. I want this to get done as soon as possible, but it looks like it's going to be dragged out a little bit longer. So we have to be a bit more patient. But yeah, and I've got a few more news as well. I want to chop up with you guys. A few little, transfer stuff, and obviously the Mr. Pep Lijnders. I see people calling him a rat online. He's now officially at City as a coach. That is so crazy, by the way. But yeah, guys, do all that great stuff, man. Smash the like on the way and subscribe if you're new as well. Let's see who's here already. Big up to Luke in the building. I'm gonna have 18 million. Might as well go out and with 100. Yep, you're right. Big up to Scottish Bear as well. My broski, big up, man. Keep the likes rolling, man. Keep everyone in check with those for us, please. Handler, what are you saying? No way you guys are actually paying 100 plus for Wirtz. You can get Kerkez. Yeah, I know, but we need a 10. We need a 10. Big up to Liz, man. Liz, as I said, I hope you're feeling a little bit better, and I'll message you this morning. I'll check in with you later as well. Like, subscribe, share, please. Thanks very much. Big up to Andrew as well in the building. Big up to Honesty. Big up, broski. Make sure you're getting those. I think we need to get those steps in today, man. Let me know if you've hit your targets today. I need to head to the gym after I finish this video as well, man. Who else? And Duel, big up to yourself. I've been told Liverpool are not getting Wirtz. They're getting nobody. Oh, yeah, blood. I hear it, blood. 60, big up to yourself. 126 is 150 million euros. So Leverkusen aren't willing to budge at all. Looks that way, bruv. You never walk alone. 66, big up to you as well. I don't want to miss any of you guys out. Tayo, big up, Tayo, man. Been a minute. Red or Dead, big up to you as well. Garrison, big up to you as well, man. But yeah, it looks that way. Let's start with the Florian Wirtz stuff, and then we'll tap into the other transfer stuff as well, man. But yeah, it's crazy because obviously yesterday and the day before, I think it was reported that we was going to bid 118 million for Florian Wirtz, and it looked like that would have been enough for them to go, yep, that's a good deal. Let's take that. Let's move forward. Let's give him the green light so he can go and do his medical test and stuff like that. But then today we're getting obviously news from the Athletic by Leverkusen asking price for Florian Wirtz is reported 150 million euros, which we kind of knew. I think we was just trying to structure a deal, or maybe something so we don't have to pay that much. But so in turn, it's 126.4 million. Liverpool have no intention of bidding as high as that figure. So if that's what they're waiting for, if that's what they're holding out for, we're going to have to do it. I know it says that Liverpool won't, but they're going to have to. If you want the player, you're going to have to just pay the money for what they're asking for. I'm not saying as a club you should go out there and get bumped and you should go out there and just spend willy-nilly, but you have to go and if clubs are asking for a certain amount, just pay it. Like, it's not a massive difference between 118 to 126. It's not a massive difference. So I don't understand why we wouldn't in the first place. But at the same time, I get it because we've always been on the notion, and the way that we've operated is we're not going to get out. Like, we're not going to be bullied into paying stupid prices for players if we don't feel like their valuation is that high. But with a player like him, we're going to have to do it. And I don't even look at it as being bullied. I think that this price has been set from early. So it's not like when we wasn't aware of it. It wasn't like we didn't know about it. They've said, we've seen multiple reports saying that 150 was the asking price they've been looking for. So we're just going to have to go out there and spend that kind of money, man. But if he's the one we've identified as being the key figure, key cog in terms of the system that we're planning to play, then get him in it. There's no point of arguing with it because you're only shooting yourself in the foot. Because if you say, no, we're not going to go and do that, Shirky's already gone. That's the other guy that people have been screaming about. He's already gone to Man City. So who else is out there? Unless you're going to go and get Javier Simons, that's the only other 10 that you could potentially go and get. So I don't know. Let's see what you guys are saying. Let's go down here. Okay, so big up, and it seems everything depends on Florian Wirtz, bro. Yeah, I think. Look, I think he's already said yes to the football club. It's now just the club to club thing. Unless he pushes the deal in it. Unless he goes like, "Yo, guys, well, hands in the trap." I don't know. There's must be stuff as a player he's going to be able to do to get this deal moving a bit quicker, man. Like, but at the same time, that's the club that kind of helped him develop him as a player. So I don't think he's going to want to say too much. He's going to want them to get the best deal for them. So it is one of those things. Trudon saying, I don't see it happening. What do you not see happening? We bidding more, or you just don't see the deal in general be happening? Let me know. Big up Scottish Bear, man. Yeah, keep them lights going, guys. What we on? You know what I mean? There's over 100 of you already in the building. So love for the love as always, man. Let's see if we can get that up to 100 real quick as well. I would appreciate it if you guys can. Andrew, what happened if Wirtz hands in a transfer request? That's what I was thinking, Andrew. That's what I was thinking. If he hands in, but then, as I said earlier, I don't know if he's going to want to do that because he might feel like that's disrespecting his club, isn't it? And he wants the club to get the best deal possible. Abdul, big up to yourself. I don't think we're getting the player now. I hear it, bro. I hear it. I don't think we'll stay this long in a transfer. We're not going to get him. It's just whether or not we pay the extras in it. If the extras, because it's gone all quiet at the moment. You know, the report saying that this deal should have been concluded, or at least a medical being done this week, but nothing yet. Mustafa Big Up says utter time waste by Henry. Just paid 126 M's. Yeah, I hear it. Listen, I'm with you, man. Just pay it in. If that's the guy that you've identified as one of the main hitters, the main cog in your system, then just pay the money. But they're businessmen at the end of the day, man. They're not just going to overpay on the odds if they don't have to. They can save a couple of million here or there. They will save a couple of million here or there, bro. That's just how it works, isn't it? Harrison, big up to yourself, man. I appreciate you being a member as well. Too much head loss on this. Leverkusen are just seeing how much they can get out of us. Deal with the inevitable, but accepted whether we go up or they come down. Yeah, I think they are. They put a price tag early in the window and gone, yo, this is what we're looking for. We initially thought we could probably go and get him for less, but that's not worked out still. They've gone like, look, that's the price. If you want him, you have to come and get him. It's the profile of the player, the age of the player and his ability and what he's achieved so far. They're like, they have to put all of that. They have to put all of that within the price tag. And look, they're trying to get the best to rebuild their team. So it is what it is, man. And Shirky was the one should have just signed him. So you're not a Florian Wirtz fan then? Are you saying we should have just got Shirky instead? Let me know if that's what you're saying. Big up to AR in the building as well. Simon, big up, man. Too much spend on Alvarez. Too much spend on that. Is it Alvarez you want to say, bro? Let me know. All right, you know, big up to Liz. Edwards is a stubborn man. He'll fight for what he wants. I know, man, but he needs to not be stubborn. Just pay the money in it, man, and get the player in it. I want the player so badly in this football team because I know he shifts the needle for us. I know he makes us a better team. I know this, but it is what it is, man. But if you know the asking price, while we always messing around, did the same with Zubimendi, Lavia. Always we want to dilly dally and pay the money and move. Yeah, that's true, bro. I think because we're not like, I know it's crazy because I say this, but because Klopp always moaned about like we'll never spend this type of money, we'll never do this, never do that. I think the club has always had a stance where we're not just going to just pay what you're asked for because we have a valuation of what we think the player is valued at. So we're going to come in at this price and then we can negotiate. I think that's just the way it always works, isn't it? So, but I hear it out. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Big up to Jerry in the building as well. I think we tried to do the Caicedo for Slavia, hence why we met with Shirky. We ain't getting him, in my opinion. So we're not going to get Florian Wirtz then, bro. Not you as well. Not you as well, bro. Nah, man. Right. I hear you. John, big up for the super chat, man. So drop out the flow, drop out the word still. Get Semenyo, Gay, Gibbs White, and Ryan Christie. Good value for money and English core thoughts and thoughts ends game. I would get Gibbs White. I think he's good. You know, Semenyon's my guy. Gahey, we need a defender, so you might as well go and get him. The Ryan Christie run, though, bro, I don't know about that one. That's a sticky one for me to agree with that. That's a sticky one still. I'm not saying he's a dead player, but I don't know if Ryan Christie is the guy that we need to go and get. But the other ones, I'm cool with. I'm cool with Gibbs White, but I think he's going to go City, to be fair. Unless City's changed their mind now because they've got Shirky. But then are they looking at Shirky as a 10 or are they looking at him as a right winger? So, but yeah, defender wise, the gay 100%. Semenyo, you know how I feel about him already, bro. So I appreciate your super chat. Big up for subscribing as well. You never walk alone. Bless up, man, to you. Let me scroll back up, see if I miss. Big up to Eddie, Bruno in the building, Kathy's in the building as well. We might have to pivot. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Jazzy B says, fan base will erupt once the news comes out that we're walking away or we've walked away. I don't even want to think about that, if I'm being honest with you, bro. I don't even want to think about that. I don't even want to think about it. In my mind, we've signed a player, bro. We just need to sort out this stupid package to get the player through the door, man. That's all it is. As Scottish Bear says, guys, keep smashing the like. What we on at the moment? We're nearly on 200 people in the building. Can we get those likes up, please? Just get them to 100, man, so I can stop asking. Appreciate you guys. As I said, Peter, what are you saying? Osimhen links exciting. Ross, he said, I like Osimhen, bro, but a lot of people don't like him. They don't think he's that good as a striker. They don't think he's as good as a player. I think he has everything that you need in a player to play in the Premier League as well. You got power. He's fast, strong, great in the air, can shoot left or right. And then, because I'm always thinking about, right, if you get the player on its own, then you look around the team, can you get the best out of the player? But I'm always thinking if you get the Florian Wirtz in, which we're talking about, and then you get a striker in, you still have your Mo Salah, you still can operate with Diaz or Gakpo on the left. So you have enough within the team to go and do big stuff, but it's whether or not we actually go and do that if he's that player, bro. Laugh aloud, would you crash out on stream if the deal fumbles? No comment. no comment, bro. Roland says not a good sign. Is that to do with, like, obviously them trying to get more money, or is it, we keep bidding lower than what they're asking for? Let me know. Vincent said, I'm giving up hope. Don't give up, bro. We stand together. We stand together, and we'll try and get this. We try and put the positive stuff in the universe, bro. We want the player in. The player wants to come to us. It's just the clubs, bro. The clubs just need to sort their lives out. That's all it is. The clubs just need to sort their lives out at the moment. But as I said, I think it's now down to Liverpool, because I'm on Leverkusen's side. They've set their price, so it's down to us now to go and meet those demands that they're asking for, or try and find a middle ground. The middle ground could be, I don't know, like close to the 150, maybe like 130 something, 140 something. I don't know. Maybe that's the middle ground where they don't feel like they've lost out on potential earnings in terms of the extra 5 million, 10 million, whatever it is. And we feel like, right, we've got a good deal as well, because longevity wise, we're going to have this player for years. And if we're paying this much money for him, guess what? His value is going to stay there or go up. Do you know what I mean? Because he's young. He's going to do well in the Premier League. I have strong beliefs he's going to do really well in the Premier League. Steve says, I feel like Liverpool offered 150 million euros. They would then ask for 151 million. I'll pull pan stat. Nah, I don't think they would do that. But I get what you mean, though. I don't think they can. Well, you say that now, bro. But yeah. Fake Pundit, big up to yourself as well, man. Yusuf, big up to yourself in the building. Stella, big up to yourself in the building as well. But yeah, how many of you guys have voted on that on the poll in the chat as well? So what would you guys do? I know there's a few of you, 117 of you have voted. You said you'd stand your ground, 62%, and 126 million go higher, 38%. So 38% of you think we should just go higher and get the player. 62% of you think that we should just stand our ground. Big up, man, Andre. Thanks for subscribing to the channel as well. What should we do, man? Because it's getting long now. I just want to sign the player now, man. I just want him through the door. I wanna just be happy, move forward, and just be content that yes, we've now got a 10 in the team, a 10 that is gonna create, a 10 that's not scared to shoot, a 10 that is gonna be cheeky, he's gonna link up well with Mo Salah and the rest of the team, gonna demand more from his team. So I'll just pay it, man. Let's see what you guys. Gavin said, imagine LFC fans, if we walk away, don't think there will be understanding. No way there will be riots. I don't know if there will be riots, but there will be a lot of crashing out online, though. I agree with that. Because I think what's happened is, obviously, we bigged up our chest to a lot of the rivals as well. So I think a lot of people are going to be like, they're going to have to take a lot of stick from the rivals, which I don't care about. That's, what I mean? But yeah, I'll just be mad because I know what type of player and I know how good this player is. And I'll be more upset that he's not joining our team than us kind of just walking away. We'll sign him from LK. I hear it, man. Let's see. I did see another one. Big up, guys, man. Keep interacting in the chat. Bro, enjoyed you on Born and Red. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. It was good. It was a great conversation we had over there. So I'm waiting for my next invite. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for my next invite and we'll see. Asim did say he would holler me, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll wait, get our call up again and we'll go. We'll go again. And then let's see. Big up to you guys in the chat. Big up, G. Just he landing, bro. Okay, let me send that. Let me see. Bear with me. Bear with me, lads. Bear with me. Yeah, bro. There you go, brother. Let's see after that. Let me scroll back up. Okay, Jenny says, Wirtz must be annoyed too. He knows what he wants. Yeah, I think from the player side, innit, he's probably getting frustrated because he's thinking, yo, I just want to fly in, do the medical, go and enjoy my holiday now because I've finished playing the international nation leagues now and just chill now. Now I can, look for my house, sort that out, all of that stuff because there's a lot of things probably being put on hold, innit? Family-wise, girlfriend-wise, they want to move, probably sell property, whatever. Then there's so much things they need to go and do. But without the green light going, yeah, you can go and do your medical because we've agreed a fee. He's just standing there going, yo, what do I do? It must be so frustrating. So frustrating. Black Death, that's a mad name. Just pay up LFC 100 mil, then the 26 mil next season, job done. But yeah, they probably want more than that though. That's the problem, innit? Hold on, let me get Jerry in the building. Yo, Jay.
What's going on, man? Where's that?
It's chopping it up with the people, bro.
You're looking stressed already. I can see the anxiety's kicking in,
No, I'm calm, bro.
The tone's calm. Like, yeah, listen, just get it done, man. Look, I don't know. 150.
You're just sweating at the collar and that. Okay, nah, bro. You know what it is? Yeah? Honestly, it's because the player is. I vision what he's about to come in the team and do. I can see what type of player is and what the combinations and certain moments in games. I'm like, yo, he's gonna cause this team problems. He's gonna be. And then if you don't get that, I'm just like, yo, where do we go now? Where do we go? Because I see these other teams as threats and problems. Man City, Arsenal, the Chelsea's, the teams that we've somewhat struggled to beat recently. I'm like, yo, this brother will cause havoc again because he will draw 3-4 players to him because they're like, nah, stop him from passing, stop him from playing, stop him from shooting, stop. You know what I mean? Which then frees up the other dons in the team. But that's why I'm more. Yeah.
I hear it, man. It's when you buck the ting. Do you know what I mean? The 10 out of 10, you're like, in your head, you've already planned everything in your head. Yeah, I'm going to get married to this girl and this, and she's doing this.
100%.
And then you find out your brethren's done something with her. And everything goes crumbling away, brother. all your dreams and that are gone.
Can't look her in the face after that. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. And the thing is, we won't be able to. Like, if he doesn't end up coming to the, if he doesn't end up in the Liverpool colours by what, September 1st, right? When the yeah, it's curtains, man. It's going to be dark. Start looking at, do you know what I mean, the players we got, and we're going to be hating them. You're going to be analysing what he's doing over there, and I don't think it's even like a Zubimendi thing. I think because he's an attacking player, you know the output's just going to be there. It's not one that you can just ignore. So, look, that's my agenda there. I don't think Liverpool are getting him. Morgan Gibbs-White, he's the one that's available. You got to get the third choice now. Meet him, get it done. Because I don't know. I've never, like if you were getting that Kerkez through the door and all of that, I could use that as look, they're doing the other stuff. But what it seems to me is that they've put everything on the back burner, yeah? Frimpong's a release clause, so there's nothing to do there. It's just release clause and cool. Now you're just dealing with Wirtz. You're trying to tell me it's taking, 3 weeks? When they've stated their price. But imagine you've come to me for the shop, how much is this? I'm like, brother, it's X amount. You've tried to negotiate, I'm telling you, we're not budging, it's this amount, right? You've either got the P's or you don't. Liverpool right now are moving like they ain't got the money. And now it's come to pay, and they're like, yeah, scrambling. They're trying to ship Diaz to Saudi. He don't want to go Saudi. He wants to go Barca. I don't know, man. I don't know. Again, nosebleed settings for us Liverpool fans. But yeah, man. We'll see.
Yeah, big up chat as well. Nah, bro. You know what it is? It's yeah, I don't wanna keep it's not because I want to keep going on about it, but every day there's something new, bro. It's like, all right, yo, we're gonna put in 118. I'm like, yo, 100% they're accepting that. No problem. But then I'm hearing like, yo, Liverpool ain't gonna budge. And I'm like, whoa, what do you mean you ain't gonna budge, bro? If they saying they want this, just give it in it. Just pay them the money, take the player. But I do understand the business side. You have to negotiate. You have to like go back and forth. You can't just throw the money on the table. I get that part. But what my problem is, it's not like Leverkusen didn't go, yo, they gave us, like, they didn't give us a bid. They just said, like, just keep bidding. No, we don't want that. Keep bidding. We don't. They told us, yo, 150, we're good. 150, he's yours, bro. Don't worry about it. You take him. We're like, all right, cool. Let's go a little one, then 10 million add-on. Then let's go 110, 5 million add-on. And they're like, yo, big man, just pay the money in it.
This 100% for me. And the thing is, I see people in the chat. They're like, look, it's pathetic. Morgan Gibbs-White ain't on Wirtz's level. He ain't. But this is unfortunately what you're given, innit? It's at the end of the night. You had your chance to move to the thing at the rave. You didn't. You stalled. When you went, by the time it was too late, you had to wait until the R&B music started to come on to kind of just grab whatever girl which is coming through the door, man. Just, I need to get something. So look, Morgan Gibbs-White is a player. He fills the English quota. And that's going to be my because what I don't understand, right? And I didn't get this, but no one really chopped it up. Why the hell did Slot meet with Cherky if he's talking to Wirtz?
And you know, I think I think so. Remember what I said, right? I think obviously you're looking around for tens or playmakers or just top talent out there, and we were linked with him from January time anyway. And then I think you went and met with him just to go, okay, cool. All right, let's see what you're about. See if we can, push the project to you. We probably looked at him and gone, you're not a 10 to us. We're probably going to play you on the wing. But we probably sold it to him as, but yeah, we still have Mo Salah. In his head, he's like, yo, if I come here, that means I'm going to be back up to Mo Salah. So he's like, all right, let me think about it. We've gone in and got the 10 that we want to go and get. But Man City's come in and probably sold him like, yo, we're going to play you more centrally. You're going to be one of the main guys. Then what we've done is to try and push the Florian Wirtz stuff is through that news out there to go, oh, we were looking at him anyway to try and hurry up Leverkusen. I think that's why that news come out.
See, that's even worse. You try, instead of building a nice relationship with Leverkusen, you're trying to make them jealous and that. Yeah, you're
That's how
moving
transfers work.
mad.
You always
You're
know there's always
moving
someone crazy,
mad.
bro.
I
That's how
can't believe what Liverpool are
That's
doing.
what I think. I think will happen. We threw that out there to go, guys. Look, they were looking at him. He's not gone to City yet. Because at that time when that news broke, remember he weren't at City at that point.
No, he won't.
So in their mind, they're like, all right, cool. We won't go for you then. We'll
It was
just go and get him.
It was 3 days before, bro. It was 3 days before. Remember, because he played. He was free. It was a couple of days before he played against Spain in the Nations League. So yeah, listen, I don't know what's going on in it. Look, Jack, the deal's happening. Why are you guys stressing? Cool. Like I'm not stressing. I just, like I said, there's reasons why deals get delayed in it, and it's either, as N said, it's on the player side, which it's difficult to believe because we've heard news that he only wants Liverpool. It's on Leverkusen's side, right, or it's on the club side. So either Leverkusen don't want to sell to us, right, because they've already let go of Frimpong, which I don't think is the case. I think we've got decent. Or Liverpool ain't put up the money. So we either ain't got the money or we're being stingy. It's one or the other. It can't be anything else. So I think
it's because us as Liverpool fans with the Michael Edwards stuff, we've always had the note. I think like his main thing was he's always been able to get the best value for players, either from a sell,
money,
from a sales position or from buying a player position, right? And I feel like he's gone into this one going, I need to keep that rep up. Obviously, it's Richie Hughes that's kind of handling it. I think Edwards is just in the background. But I feel like that's the combination. Of like, we need to keep that reputation up. Like, we're not going to get mugged off by anyone. So we're going to go in at this stance and then they should sell. Because we know from the player side, we've already had agreement with the player. The player wants to come. We've agreed on a contract. We've agreed on wages. The player wants to come to us. So now let's just show these man that, we ain't going to get bullied because the player wants to leave. But at the moment, the club's like, all right, we hear that.
But the thing is, right?
Yeah.
I know the player wants to leave, but Leverkusen aren't in the position where they have to sell. Remember, they ain't got no PSR problems. Like technically, they could say, you know what? Because again, it's not like Wirtz is pushing for this move, innit? Remember, there was a lot of talk. Yeah, he only wants Liverpool, and he went and looked around. But it wasn't a big thing where, I want to leave this summer. I've got to get out of it. It was more so the talk was he might even stay in Germany for another year and then see what options are available to him then, right? So all I'm saying is you can do all of that and be like, yeah, we're not going to go and get bullied. If Leverkusen say, cool, I'm just not going to sell. You then open up the Pandora's box and you never know how other teams move. All of a sudden, this team, that team re-engage. And then he's off the market, and then you lose that target. You lose the target you were chatting to before, and then we're pivoting to Morgan Gibbs-White. And this is something we've seen before. We've seen this play out before. Liverpool at their best, right? This is what I'm looking at. When it's transfers, when it's transfers, it's just done. There's no mucking about. There's no saga. There's no back and forth. We don't operate like that because we're not brazen like that with our money. When you're not when you're not brazen, if I'm not someone that splashes cash wherever, right? I'm going to be a bit more smart with how I operate. I'm going to be very, cool. If I'm spending my money, I'm spending it, but I'm making sure the player wants me. That club can sell and they're going to sell. So you look at Virgil van Dijk's situation when he went in January. You go and look at Fabinho. You go and look at Mo Salah even when he came. Big signings for Liverpool. Alisson, right? They were all signings that were just quick. There's no saga. There was no back and forth. It was just, as soon as there was noise of our other club, boom, we went and got him. Even like a Diaz and Gakpo. News about, United might be interested. Gakpo's in the door. News about Spurs might be interested for Diaz. Diaz in the door. Wirtz, yes, higher profile, but the clubs that were in for him are like, why? Like, for me, it's a money situation. I don't think Liverpool have got the money, or they don't want to put the money up. Hence why you're hearing all this news about Diaz and Saudi and we're not trying to let Barca go, because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get some funds in before they can use it for Wirtz. Yeah, they've got the capital, but they don't want to use it, innit? It's like, I might have money, but I'm like, let me sell my old phone first before I get a new one. I can pay, I can use that money, but let me just use that money. I think that's what it is. And it can work. Like, look, the transfer window is not end, and it's ending today, but it's not ending for the rest of the other clubs that are not in the Club World Cup. But my problem is when you've engaged so early to try and get the player in, your timelines now is longer and longer. And ultimately, the longer the deal goes means that you're not in a strong position. So you then end up paying a lot of money. Do you know what I mean? If you keep haggling all of a sudden, yeah, you end up just, all right, cool, whatever. Everyone's watched The Apprentice. You've seen it with them brothers. When they're like, nah, the guy will be like, nah, value the clock at 10 mil, £10. And you're like, no, can we get it for 2? Nah, I'm not giving it to you for 2. All of a sudden, you go to the other shop. By the time you come back and they've got 10 minutes left before they've got to get back to Alan Sugar, they're having to pay 10, innit? They're having to pay 10 now. And then they end up losing it. And that's how I'm thinking of it. I don't know, man.
They're just getting
it's a funny situation.
Save your time. That means you save money in the long run, innit?
Yeah. Whereas now, you could have saved money on another thing. Whereas now, you see that Kerkez. You see the log. You started the Kerkez thing. What happens? Just hypothetically, what happens if all of a sudden you hear Chelsea are like, yeah, or whoever are like, yeah, you know what? We're trying to get that left back.
Do you know
then
what?
The price goes up, and then what? The 45 ends up being 55.
In my mind, do you know what I've been thinking that for ages? Yeah, because it reminded me of the Lavia situation where we went to go and occupy and go and put all of our energy somewhere else because we knew that was guaranteed. But in my mind, I'm like, the only savior is I'm looking around at teams, like most teams, they already have a good left back in it. So they don't, like, I know Chelsea has Cucurella, I know Arsenal's got what's his name, the young you,
Calafiori and all of that.
I'm like, all right, them man, they're kind of calm and cool in it. Then I look around, City just signed 8 Norris. I'm like, all right, cool, because they wanted Kerkez, but Kerkez said, nah, Liverpool's my team still. So but if, for an example, none of these teams had a left back, 100%, bro.
But what happens? But what happens if Madrid are like, you know what? We're not rushing, right? We want a left back, but it's not like cool. And then we're trying to sign his pair for the Club World Cup, but let's say cool, we don't need him right now. Not Xabi Alonso. Remember, he's had his first training session yesterday. He might come in a week's time, be like, yeah, I need a left back, you know.
Yeah, and so these left backs,
they've already had history. They've dealt with Bournemouth already. They've already got that rapport. Then you're in a situation where Bournemouth up their press. So we haven't even got Kerkez through the door, and we're doing this whole thing with Wirtz. That's why I'm looking. I'm like, oh, all right. Let's see what happens.
Big up to 20 times LFC says, I think we'll drop the deal and look elsewhere. I don't even want to entertain this, but big up for your super chat. I promise you, because Gerrard, I promise you, I've already pictured in my head, where he plays, what he's about to do to teams. Like the combination with people that I think, his skill sets and their skill sets going to look cold together, What he's going to do from demanding out of his teammates. The connection he already has with Frimpong. Like, they've spoke like, yo, I know where to find him. He knows, bro, just put the ball in the back of net because I'll find him. If we get Kurt, I'm like, yo, that's another player that he's going to be able to see on the blind side. Like, I'm looking at all of these things in my head going, yo, you signed this, brother. It's a problem, you know. It's a problem. And then
I hear it. Listen, I've looked at it. Look, I would have loved to have like a Cherky in our team because I just like how he plays. But ultimately, Wirtz has accomplished more in his career. He's the better player on paper. Like, if their careers just stopped, Wirtz has achieved way more than the Cherky, right? In terms of amount of caps he's had for Germany, the one in winning the league, invincible, winning cups. He's the guy. And I've seen it. And again, I want him to have the number 10. I want McAllister to be a nice guy. I want him to take the number 6. I want it. But I'm worried. And I am worried. I'm not going to lie. I might be wrong. I know there's a couple people in the chat saying, yeah, don't worry, it will happen. Listen, I'm worried, innit? I'm going to add, I'm worried. Liverpool deals don't take this long. And when they do, they usually end up flopping.
But at the same time, we've never been in this situation where we're going after.
Exactly. That's why I say nosebleed settings, innit? You know, you're not used to the rafters and you're like, rah, like this is, centre back playing up front. All of a sudden, you just don't know what he's in. Yeah, he's like, rah, I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable, bro.
You feel bare off balance when you're playing in an unnatural position as well.
No, like you're getting the ball. You're getting the ball and you're like, rah, why am I about to go? It's just nosebleed, isn't it? Or you're telling the fullback to play midfield. It's just a whirlwind.
Over by a centre half. You're like, yo,
yeah.
All right, what about the Kirk? Because you mentioned Kerkez here, but this one is taking. I don't know why we just don't get this one done straight away, bro. Sign him up, done, deal with it. Cool, move on.
Everything's a very good chance. Everything's a good chance. But where's the concrete? I'm in City. Concrete. It's done. Kerkez.
Here we go.
Listen, I remember I heard "Here We Goes" from Winner. You know, Winner,
Yeah.
the brother. He was saying "Here we go" for Kerkez. He said the saga's done. Why am I hearing? It's a good chance it might happen, bro.
Meetings are expected between Bournemouth and Liverpool for Milos Kerkez representative this week. There's a very good chance that the agreement are reached for the left back on the transfer to Anfield. David Oenstein. Yeah, we need to.
Very close, on the verge. Flipping Edge FC, bro, just edging. Bro, just let loose, my guy. Flipping out.
Bro, but yeah, like, you know what it is, and I feel like the fan base. Big up to the chat. I know that people are going to crash out because we've envisioned. I know everyone's pictured all of these signings in the 11, or not. You think about, right, who comes off, goes on the bench. You're like, right, it makes a bench even stronger. But you see the moment, like, of realization, if none of these ones go through, they'll, like, you know, when even your favorite player, they're crashing out on. They're crashing out their favorite players.
I need to find, I found Morgan Gibbs White as the one I'm already thinking of playing in that role. He can get the number 27. You don't care about the number. Who's the left back we can get if Kerkez don't come? Who are you looking at?
I don't know, bro. The one I wanted originally has gone to City. And we've got the second one I wanted. We've not even got it.
Third. Who's the third choice?
I promise you, I don't have a third.
From Everton, like which one is? I'm looking. I'm like Robinson, Fulham. But then we're gonna spend a lot of money on him as well.
Lewis Hall from Sean. Big up, Sean. Lewis Hall. But Newcastle are gonna want mad peas for him as well.
And they just spent 40 M's on him. They're gonna want 55.
60, 70, bro. Young English talent.
I'm being an idiot. I'm trying to be nice and coy with it. Yeah. We're see if you.
They ain't trying to put an extra 10 because they already know how much they're gonna have to then spend to go and get another left back if they're gonna. Do you know what I mean?
This is what happens. The thing was watching you from the edge of the bar, especially with Twerkez, brother. Word to Savage. He was there. You couldn't sign him up. Now you're ending up with the drips and drabs to make do, to make sure your night don't end as a disaster. This is a mess, It's not a mess. It could end up being a mess. We're
in a good position still.
We're in a good position. But the way it's looking and the gut feeling I'm getting, right? And I was also told to trust my gut. Not looking good. Something's going wrong.
All right. What's your chat? I would love to know you guys as well. Deadline wise, with Florian Wirtz and Kerkez, right? I think I want to ask the Florian Wirtz one first. Deadline. What day this week do you need to have concrete, like medical? He's about to fly in to do a medical. What's the day you want? If not, past this date, you're crashing out. So put the date, and then I know past this date, that's when you're going to crash out. I'll ask you the same as well, Jerry, bro. This week, what day you need, like, concrete? Yo, flying into Liverpool medical. If that don't happen on that particular day, the following day you see
it. Which player? Both of them.
Florian Wirtz. No, Florian Wirtz first, and then I'll do Kerkez after.
I'm gonna be honest. I gave it till Friday last week. I was told Florian Friday from you. You posted the video Florian Friday with bruv. That was me. I can't have another Florian Friday. I can't.
But we're close to another Florian Friday. Florian Wednesday.
Wirtz Wednesday, innit? Listen. For me now, I think it's best we do. Just put this on the back burner, yeah, and just get me Kerkez. And let's just start maybe getting some sales through the door, and maybe we get involved with Wirtz at the end of the window, because it can't continue like this. We can't be edging and molesting this whole damn deal and chatting to Leverkusen. It cannot, like, it doesn't look good, and it puts you in a vulnerable position because you're showing to them that you're desperate. So that attempt to chat to Turkey, as you said, you didn't even manage to offset that. You didn't even manage to make them think, my man that club can grab any player. You made them think like, right, you man are desperate. You know what? And shout out to who said it. I wouldn't be surprised if they said 150. And actually, now it's 151. How about that? just to be cheeky. Now they know you're gonna have to pay it.
Because you already gone 150, you might as well pay the 1 mil, innit? You might as well.
You might as well pay the 1 mil, and now we're just taking you for an idiot because you could have just done 145. You were mucking about, right? You're giving us 110. I've heard there's three bids that have been rejected. 3 strikes and you're out, in my opinion. 3 bids, bro. If in career mode ends, yeah, when you're playing FIFA, yeah, when you do 3 mad bids, it's like whatever. We're not chatting anymore. Man, get up from the chair.
Nah, do you know what? I've yeah.
Man just gets up like no.
I mean, you have to wait a whole week, and I'm like, rah, the transfer window ends in a week, so you're stressing. You're like, no, I need it. No, but big up to shout out to everyone in the chat. I know there's a few of you guys that play career modes, right, on EA and stuff. I know you guys have tried to do the Florian Wirtz deal on there. You see how much it costs, bro. It's not joking. He goes for like nearly 200 million, bro. It's great.
200 million.
He goes for close to 200 million. When they ask, I promise you now, anyone that's on the stream now, if you're at home and you got EA next to you, turn it on and try and go and make a bid for him, and you see the price you get. I promise you, bro. He's I think he's worth like 120 something straight off the bat anyway. And then
I'm gonna start crying.
No, I need to turn on. I need to turn on. No, hold on. I'm gonna have to plug stuff out to plug it, or else I wouldn't.
Oh my word.
Nah, I can probably just Google it right now, innit? Let me just go and check, bro. Let's go EA FC Florian Wirtz price. Let's see what they say. And see what they come up with.
Got your mouth for him, Bremo. Oh my god. The Matt One show, we're not even stressed, we're laughing, bro. This is funny. This is hilarious. If you don't laugh, you'll cry.
We're chilling, bro. We're chilling. Matt, it's just chill, bro. Because if man don't, that's why we said we have to speak every day just to make sure. Because if we don't speak every day, bro, this is what happens.
I'm just telling people again. This is just my feeling, innit? Like I've made peace with it. Like, bruv, it's not hit 3 a.m. yet. The rave ain't done. It's hit 1:30, and I've just made peace. Yeah, I ain't going back with a team tonight, bruv. It's done, innit? I'm having a good time now. Whatever happens now, we just a bonus.
Yeah, he's worth 133 million euros on the game, bro.
That is mental. Yeah, you see,
so you need to go to like,
you're looking at 180s and that 190s, and that's like the algorithm. You just clicked that at the right time where they've just been like, yeah, accept. Nah, man.
That's why I knew this was gonna be some mad price. You know, they're not playing around with this, brother, bro. But what about Kerkez?
Kerkez.
When you give me the day. The day.
I'll give it. Yeah. Kerkez. I'm giving it till Friday because this is according to Honesty Chat. He said Bournemouth have reached an agreement with Rennes to sign 23-year-old Adrien Truffet for 14 million. Deal expected to pave the way for Milos Kerkez to join Liverpool, and that's from Ben Jacobs. So if he's penned, I'm expecting movement tonight, tomorrow. I'm being generous by saying Friday, right? Yeah. We're not even on Wednesday yet. If by Friday I don't hear Kerkez, Kerkez Thursday, I will hear it. If by Friday 9 p.m. Kerkez isn't through, and that's 9. Everyone's remember 8 o'clock. That's usually a hotspot. 9 p.m. I hear no news on Kerkez. I hear on the verge, edging closer. I mean, contemplating making him. Yeah, whatever, bro. Whatever.
Yeah, man said, it's a good thing you've been doing mental health checking recently because everyone's going mental. He got to pass, yes. Bro.
Listen, there's certain men that have got the Kerkez and Wirtz jerseys ordered.
Do you know what I said to you? I haven't bought a shirt in like ages. I bought like the training gear stuff I buy, yeah, but I haven't bought like an actual top in ages. I need Florian Wirtz to sign so I can buy that top, bro. That's the top I'm buying, bro. That's the investment I would make.
But would you get a Wirtz and then like a number 47 or something? Or do you need Wirtz 10? See,
I'm gonna have to run his number. I can't be a waste man, bro. And just picking that. That's not his number.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was doing career mode, going back to what we're saying, I'm changing the numbers as soon as possible.
I have in the past when I've got him in, I've changed it. But do you know it's magic because I don't even really like use McAllister like down the game. No,
Slow, innit?
I just get rid of it. But he's a baller, bro. But I just like, nah. I legitly put a Bayer DM and I put him with I put the DM with Gravers and I put Florian Wirtz in the 10, bro. And he has the number 10 shirt. I ain't gonna lie. That's it. But all right, let's what about this one, yeah? Because I see man them calling man the rat and that, yeah. So officially now.
I said Peter Pettigrew.
Peter Pettigrew, bro. Yeah, listen. Pep Lijnders, aka the gaffer, aka the assistant coach, aka would you call him a legend at Liverpool? I don't know. Would you call him a legendary coach? I don't know. Let me know in the chat, people. Has now officially become one of the coaching staff. Manchester City, bro. This is, but do you know that? You know it's mental, yeah, because I forgot about Trent now. Trent is now gone out of my mind. I'm like, yo, can't wait to see what you do. Whatever. You're a waste man, but you did cool, no problem. But now, the other brother that says, yeah, man, I'm only like clopping at me and Klopp and blah, blah, blah. And let me go and do my own thing. Let me go and do my thing. Go and do his thing, didn't work out. And then you've regressed and gone to become a coach again, bro. You was a manager. Stick to that, bro. Talk to me. What's going on with your boy?
You know what? Yeah.
Oh, like looks like a rat in this picture, though.
But that's what it is. He looks like Peter Pettigrew, bro. I put it on X. Like people seen it. It's like close enough. Listen, this is mental. Like, do you know why it's mental? It's not even a snaky thing. It's not even. I don't think he's like a. Again, I didn't really. There was something about him I didn't like. I liked his idea, some of his ideas on football, like all of that. But him dropping the diss intensity, or was our transfers and training was our transfers and all of that, just annoying me, bro. That intensity book annoying me. What I just find funny though is man had to come back tail between his legs and go back to the enemy, brother, and be like, yeah, I'm part of you, man. Now, like, yeah, please, like, give me a job. Like, I find it more funny. That's what it is. It's like you were here and here, right? I know obviously Pep was here, but you were on the other side and you guys were here. You tried to go and do your own thing. You flopped and you've come back tail between your legs. And Pep would have sat you down and been like, yeah, so what was management saying? Yeah, it's just not for me. Yes, say I'm better than Klopp. You know, like little... Nah. But listen, I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't be surprised with this guy. No. What? Whose style of football do you prefer? No, Pep's would be a dickhead like that. You know, excuse my language. I know it's early.
Yeah,
Pep would be a waste man like that. Pep's the type of individual to. I think he's the type of like, come on, man. Like, what? You know, make little sly remarks. All of a sudden, he's got the players running. Where's that? What Jurgen used to tell you to do? Yeah, stop that. Get a rondo going. Set the cones out. He's a dickhead. That's what he is. Yeah, he's a waste.
Yo, stop all that pressing thing. Just get the cones, bro. Go work on shape. Go work on
and what he's probably done is just thought, he's tried to run the intensity thing at Salzburg and realized this don't work if you ain't got these players and you ain't got Klopp. So he's now looked at Arteta and thought, like Arteta's doing all right. Maybe I need to learn from Pep and look for himself. Whatever, cool. But I just found it funny, innit? I just found it funny. Man's clapping, man's smiling. I actually want to hear his interview. I need to interview him. I need to hear what he has to say about it, because someone's going to ask him. Well, you know, obviously you said you'd never manage a club without you never be an assistant to anyone else. You'd only be a manager after this. I'd be interested, but it's what it is. I'm not that fussed in it.
Before I only want to be an assistant to Jurgen, in 2024, 2025, man's the assistant to Pep Guardiola, bro. That is, man can't even stand on his word, bro. That's how bad it is. Nah.
Do you know what it is? 9 months is crazy, because you know it's not been like a year. It's been a bit less than that, because everyone knew he was leaving from ages ago. Remember?
Do you think he would have asked like Arne Slot, like, yo, like, got any? Because remember, Heitinga just left. Like, I'm sure he probably thought like, yo, can I come back in?
I don't think he would. I don't think that's that. I think for him, it was more so like, You know, that man probably told him, like, bruv, you stay, like, help Arne Slot, like, integration and that. And I was like, no, I'm not going without Jurgen. And I told him, are you sure? Are you sure? All right, cool. Like, we'll go your blessings. Gone to Salzburg. A complete mess, bruv. Bobby Clark is in prison now, bruv. He looks like so Bajcetic was lucky he was on loan. He got saved, but it was a burning club in it. I don't know what's going on over there now. He's obviously he's come back now. I don't think he could come back to Liverpool. I think they'd have been like, we told you, bro.
I'm like, you not like, you wouldn't have gone like, yo, like, Arne Slot, can I, like, yo, my CV, look, we won this when I was there, and these are like my methods and stuff. You think like
man said, yeah, look, this is this. Man said, man's walking into his old school. I remember I was here. Yeah. That's where I used to sit. That was my office. You know, like,
no, okay.
Do you think
Slot was like, yeah, don't, like, the way that you guys play, we don't play like that around here. So I don't know if we're gonna be a good fit. Do you think that's what he said to him? Yeah, I don't think we're good fit. So you like the style that you want to use. Like, we don't want to do that. That's what I've got in these coaches, isn't it? So, and that's where he's probably felt hurt and gone, F that, I'm going to the ops then.
Or he's been like, yeah, like, can you show me some clips of your drills? You saw intensity. It was like, yeah, allow it, bro. But on the flip side, right, what is actually interesting is I actually rate what Pep Guardiola, not Pep Lijnders, what Pep Guardiola's done. Because what he said is, what was my kryptonite? So for us, right, we were getting last season getting killed on transition, and that's what Liverpool were the best at, right?
Yeah.
How do we combat that? And what he's gone and got one of the main thinkers around that idea that enabled Klopp to helped Klopp to do what he'd done, like without joking. So from Pep's side, it's scary, because if he finds that he's gone and got the scientist that used to affect him, he's turned this man to the dark side. They said, yeah, but so how did you man do this? And like, yeah, what asthma pumps were you man taking to stay fit? And you know, like, yeah. You got to rate.
What ins and outs can you tell me? What's the weakness? Because he's gonna have to share weakness and strengths of the players, bro.
And what he's gonna do is be like, Liverpool are there. Oh yeah. So you see Virgil, where's his weakness? What he ain't got a rib. I'd say no more. Boom. Look, it's football, isn't it? And that's why Pep Guardiola he's smart for doing this. No one thought about this, but I just found the situation funny. But listen, he's happy there.
Gonna snitch. He's gonna snitch and tell the weaknesses and strengths of the players, bro.
Unless he's trying to sabotage your team. Unless Slot's told him, you can't be part of our team here, but I've got another job for you, innit? And he sent him over there to just mess everything up, to ruin. But I don't know. I just think, yeah, Pep Guardiola is intelligent. This guy, obviously, he needed peas, innit? He needed a job. That's what it was. He needed a job. He wasn't going to get one anywhere else, and there was an opportunity for him, and that was it. But I don't really rate him. I'm not fussed. I don't know if you're worried. I'm not really worried like that.
No, I'm not. I don't care. I trust the team, but at the same time, as we said in it, by this Friday, that could all change, innit? Like your question earlier, when am I gonna crash out? So because I'm gonna throw everything into one basket, bro. Like, we don't sign Florian Wirtz, we mess up the Kerkez deal. Pep Lijnders in my mind has gone there to snitch on what the players are good at and what they're not good at, and where their weaknesses and strengths are, and certain training method. Obviously, we could change the whole team, but there's certain things he probably still, people he knows at the club, innit? So yeah, do you man still? And then his brethren might slip up like, yeah, we're running this route. I'm like, oh, okay. Do you know? Then I'll crash out.
And little things, because you're thinking about it, right? And unless Slot changes the tactics like drastically from what we've seen just the season gone, we were still, although it was different, it was still at times very similar to what Jurgen Klopp did. Like our goals in transition, the amount of times we fought teams on the counter. If you've got the guy that's like designed that system along with Jurgen Klopp, right? Jurgen Klopp, Buvac was more his thing. He brought in Lijnders, and Lijnders started. They thought of the press. It was different, right? If Lijnders is one of the main men there, bro, like it's a problem now, because if City can keep the ball, but they can also press like that as well now, in certain games.
This is what I'm saying.
What happens if Slot's trying to keep the ball?
And but that's what I mean. We're talking about a season then where if you want to win the title, bro, you're gonna have to win every game by like one.
Yeah, look, and he said it. Linda's got the password to the cloud servers, bruv. He's hacking it right now.
That's why he's smiling. Is like, yeah. I'm
Man's
logged in,
rubbing it. Man's like, yeah, we're about to cook.
I've logged in. I've seen what they're trying to do over there. I've seen the players they're trying to sign. Oh, right, all right, let's talk about this one as well. Where is it? Where is it? Surgery. He's had to have hamstring surgery.
Oh, no. Put the fries in a damn bag, bro. Like, end the damn, bro. Let's skip to the next. What did I tell you, man? Man looks like he's a recovering.
So yeah, he's in a race to recover in time. He had surgery on his hamstring. The injury occurred towards the end of the season on loan to Las Palmas, bro.
Busquets, yeah.
So, the idea, listen, man, I wanted the brother to be in for pre-season, innit? But he might not be there now.
He won't be. I heard. What was that? What does that say? Is it say when? Race against time. So they're saying the season would have started. The race against time is like, I'm trying as much as I can to get. No, it's over. It's over. Just sell him. Sell him. Let him cook for Las Palmas. He's not here, bro. He cannot, I said it to you guys. In his last game. See? Pedro Chirivella at best. That's what he is, man. That's what you just sell him, man. Get rid of him. Slot knew something, man. There's a reason why Slot kept Morton and told Bajcetic to go over there. He looked at something and was like, yeah, man's rolling his ankles all the time in training. Yeah, you know what?
You know that man that's off balance every game, bro. For no reason.
Every game, but like it's not mad injuries, but he just every training session, man's like, my ankle. And he's looking at and he's like, right. Give me 2 minutes, let me just sit out, and he's rolling the ankle, making sure, and then he carries on playing. Slot's looked at it being like, yeah, you know what? You can go out on loan, Morton, you stay. But I'm not gonna get any game time. And no, it doesn't matter though. You're gonna be fit at least for the drills. Yeah, it's done, man. It's over. Yeah, it's unlucky. Listen, I flopped with a couple players as well, bro. I thought Jordan I would be the guy. It happens, bro. It is what it is.
But he hasn't been given his opportunity yet, so I don't want to throw him under
That's the even worse. That's my point. He's never going to get the opportunity at this point. Not at Liverpool.
I don't want to throw him under the bus just yet, innit? I want to just give him time. Give him time. This one as well for Luis Diaz as well. I know everyone wants to kind of sell him and get rid of him, but I want to still keep him. El Nasser is looking to prepare an 85 million euro bid for him from Ben Jacobs.
He's not for sale, apparently, or is he for sale?
I don't know.
They don't want to sell him to Barca because they shook.
No, what I've heard is he isn't for sale. Obviously, we've heard that, but I think if the right price comes in, 85 million euros is good money in it for him. To be fair,
yeah. No, very good money.
Unless you're gonna go and replace him properly, bro, there's no point. I don't want to. I don't want to just look at the money and go, "Ooh, no."
And then you're scrambling that we are with scrambling the market to listen, I don't get it. Yeah, I like they said he's not for sale to Barcelona, but we don't even know what Barcelona offered. They don't even have that. They just said he's not for sale. So are Al Nassr just doing what they usually do and just testing the waters? Like where they just put money in, or do Liverpool want to sell but don't want to sell to Barca because they feel like if you go to Barca, you might face them in the Champions League, and then all of a sudden Diaz is the one that slaps it into the top corner and does the Ramos celebration. Yeah, it's mad.
He's sliding back because I know Diaz cooks up our defenders, bro. I know he's in. I know you guys. Listen, guys in the chat, I respect you all, I love you all, but trust me, if Diaz goes and plays against our team, he's cooking us, bro. It's not a joke. But listen, I need
interesting.
I need someone. I need a replacement. I can't just.
Yeah, and that's the problem. I don't know. Like for me, the good replacement isn't someone that for me is potential, right? It's not like a guy. Like you should just have to, especially when you sign Salah and Virgil for now. It has to just be better than what you've got. So it has to be like you're signing a player, but it's Mbappe or it's got to be someone where you think he's at the same level or he's even better than in Diaz. Then it makes sense to sell.
I saw this one, but it's from Cop Offside, so I don't know many people that respect their opinions on stuff. But they're
You know a
saying
couple though,
forgive.
innit? You know a
Huh?
couple that respect. You know a couple that respect caught offside though, innit?
Look, listen, 35 M's. Would you guys go and take him, bro? Yes or no? Yes or no, chat. You guys bringing him into the squad. We need another centre back. You know what I mean? Just bring him in, innit? I guess 35 M's. You can't go wrong as well. It's not too expensive. Not too. Right, he's garbage. Jesus. No. Okay.
But hold on. 2 seasons ago, man, we're loving him at Napoli though. Is it just
Yeah.
one season? Is it just one season where we're getting a bit mad? I don't know. Look, if he's coming in and he's just like the backup in it, then I'm happy with that. Like if you got Konate, Virgil, and then you got Kim Min Jae as the second, like the third, that's a good defensive unit with having Kwanzaa there as well and all of that. 35. Look, I haven't watched too much of him in it. I watched him for Napoli more so. This season I ain't seen him, but I saw him make a couple of mistakes. But yeah, I don't know, man. What do you think?
Nah. I'll take him, but I'm not. I'd rather you go.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
I think the time has passed for him, man. I think the time has passed for him. Like he doesn't even get game time like that anymore. And you know me, bro. I'd rather the Premier League proven defenders at times, bro. That is like centre half, isn't it? Because they're just used to like what these strikers and these wingers. There's bare power and pace on these in the league. They're used to that. You come in, all of a sudden look like a duck out of water. Now you see man just 1-2s and ghosting. You're like, yeah, it's gonna take him a minute really to settle into this league. So I'd rather just go and get a Premier League guy. If you're gonna spend that, I'm sure you can add something onto that and get someone better. Last but not least, Steven Gerrard, guys. It looks like he's on course to become the Middlesbrough manager. Could it be, I say 4th time lucky? But he was good at Rangers. It was just after that, it was just mental.
Yeah, why have they parted ways with Michael Carrick, though? You see the Championship teams, yeah? They move mad to me sometimes, you know. Like, even flipping Liam Rossigna at Hull. Like, he got them into the playoffs that they didn't get through. They didn't get to the Premier League. They just sacked him. Look where Hull are now. Didn't they get relegated? This is mental to me.
They don't take, like, it feels like they never want to stick to a manager to give them time to really build the team up. And when they do give them time, it feels like they get to a point, if they don't hit the promotion or miss out on playoffs, they're like, nah, sack the guy. I'm like, nah, don't sack him because next season they'll be better again. They'll go again. But they're like, nah, bun these guys, bro. Let's go and get someone else in. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they've seen from Gerrard apart from the Rangers thing that they go, yeah, he's the guy.
To be fair, look, Carrick didn't have anything under his belt. He was just number 2 in it. So
true.
He's got more credentials than him. He done well. Look, for whatever we think, he done well at Rangers. At Villa, it started off all right. It didn't work out in the end. But yeah, look, that's probably the level he's got to go to in it and build it up. But it's difficult in them at them clubs, isn't it? You're dealing with a lower level of player. Yeah, I mean, you were a player that was so good. It's difficult sometimes to explain to man, like, just wrap it into him, and he's like, you can't wrap it into him like the way you could, and you're like, why not? And it becomes difficult. It becomes difficult, man. So yeah, man. Look, good luck to him, innit? If he goes Middlesbrough, decent club. Yeah, man.
All right. 126 M's, man, or it is what it is, isn't it? We walk away and we crash out on Friday. So, guys, I think most people have kind of agreed Friday, right? Is everyone kind of in the agreement like Friday is the latest, and if we don't hear nothing, that's when everyone's like marching to Anfield and causing problems? I don't know. Is that where we crash out, guys? Let me know in the chat. Friday is the last day we crash out if we don't make no movements or signing for any of the 2 players.
So, Enz, how about you? Because you asked me the question, yeah? When's your date? Is it Friday? Is that what you're saying?
Friday as well.
For both?
Yeah, Friday for both.
All right. So, Friday, if by Saturday morning, it's radio silence.
No, emergency stream. That's what you're going to see. You're going to see the invite go out.
Emergency stream, nothing else. Just no Wirtz, what's going on? It's just emergency.
Just emergency stream. That's it. And if you guys see that, bro, then you know, innit? Then you know, and I'm sending the link out because I need to get the crazy lot on. I need to get the crazy heads, like the head loss. The guys about to lose their heads.
The caught offside, man.
Yeah. I need to get those guys on. But yeah, man. Flipping hell, bro. Now I'm gonna head to the gym now, chill, and then I'll see you, man. If something happens later, I might stream again later. I don't know yet. Before I log off, let's go and have a quick look on X to see if there's anything there. Let's see if there's anything there. Hold on. Oh, no, someone else. Nah, Pep Lijnders, that's it, really. Hold on, what's this about? That's about a race, about Leverkusen wants to reach an agreement with Liverpool. Already given Liverpool the green light to go on the reports. Nah, bro, that's just the same shit. Fabrizio, man, them saying Fabrizio told us it won't be a long saga, but it's been 3 weeks. That's it, really. You know how crazy it is, bro, because normally when I'm scrolling through X, right, all I see is Liverpool stuff. Like I'm scrolling now and I'm seeing other stuff. That's how you know it's dead.
Oh, right. Did you read that out? That Liverpool have no intention of bidding higher than?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. When that starts to happen, that's our final offer, isn't it?
We have no intention, and they blocked it out as well, highlighted it to make sure people could see it.
Here we go. Well, 2 weeks ago, bro. That's when the images started dropping. Yeah.
I'm seeing the private jet still getting plane spotting. Okay, so these men are still tracking these private jets. Okay, when was it? 7 hours ago.
Not a long saga from Fabrizio Romano on May the 23rd, on June the 10th. This is mental. If people can't see, if it doesn't ring alarm bells, that's crazy. That is crazy to people.
I don't know, bro. What do we do from this point, man? Because I'm sure we will sign him, but I mean, just if we don't, start a crazy crash out. All right, I think we'll leave it there. Who did you say was live? Scottish Bear, that Wasteman. Oh, Sam. Okay, no problem. I'll redirect you guys over there. But do me a favor, though, guys. If we're gonna go over there, because I want to troll him. So do me a favor, go over there and just don't put N's raid, just put Nunes raid. Because yesterday, Coppish here, because he's a mod, he timed me out because I put Nunes raid. He raided them, and I kept spamming Nunes raid in there. So go in his one, just spam Nunes raid. That would trigger him off. I promise you that will trigger him off. Whatever he's doing and saying right now, he will stop in his tracks if he sees Nunes raid because he dislikes him and despises him. Nunes raid, just go and do that. But Jerry, big up for jumping in as well, man.
Big up.
You go and head to the gym now, and I know, go and take out some frustration on the weights, bro. Yeah, you know, because in my mind, I'm building such a good team in my head, and
the team's going to be a bit different, bro. It's going to be a bit more British, in my opinion. A bit more British.
Morgan Gibbs White, Lewis Hall,
it'll be Morgan Gibbs White, Lewis Hall, and Chris Wood on loan as an option up front.
Wow. All right. Let's head out, peeps. Remember I said Nunes raid, bro. Trust me, that would wind him up. That would wind him up 100%. All right. Catch you guys in a bit. Peace.